Retirement is an important milestone in anyone's life, but it can also be a confusing and overwhelming time. In this video, we'll share with you the basics of retirement planning and how to start preparing for your golden days. We will also give you a simplified step-by-step guide to planning for retirement. And, in the end, if you found this video helpful and want to see more content like this, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll be sharing more tips and advice in the near future on how to manage your money and achieve your financial goals. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about why retirement is important. For most people, retirement marks the end of their working years and the beginning of a new, more relaxed stage of life. It's a time to kick back and enjoy all the things you've been too busy to do while you were working, like traveling, spending time with family and friends, or pursuing hobbies and passions. But retirement is also important because it's when you'll no longer have a steady income coming in. That's why it's so important to start planning and saving for retirement as early as possible, ideally, when you first start working. The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow and the more secure your retirement will be. So how do you actually go about saving for retirement? One of the most common ways is through a 401k or a similar employer-sponsored retirement plan. These plans allow you to set aside a portion of your paychecks into a tax-advantaged account, which can then be invested in a variety of different options, like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Many employers also offer matching contributions, which can be a great way to boost your savings. Another option is to open an individual retirement account, or IRA. IRAs are similar to 401ks, but they are not tied to your employer and can be opened by anyone. There are two main types of IRAs, traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Traditional IRAs offer tax-deductible contributions, but you'll have to pay taxes on the money when you withdraw it in retirement. Roth IRAs, on the other hand, don't offer a tax deduction on contributions, but the money you withdraw in retirement is tax-free. In addition to 401ks and IRAs, there are also other types of retirement accounts to consider, like pension plans and annuities. A pension plan is a retirement plan offered by an employer, where the employer agrees to pay a fixed amount to the employee upon retirement. An annuity is a financial product that provides a steady stream of income in retirement, usually in exchange for a lump sum payment up front. Once you've started saving for retirement, it's important to keep track of your progress and make sure you're on track to meet your goals. One way to do this is to use a retirement calculator, which can help you estimate how much you'll need to save. It's also a good idea to review your investments and make sure they are aligned with your risk tolerance and financial goals. Just so you know, I have left a link for a retirement calculator in the first comment. This calculator will allow you to input your current age, savings, and expected retirement age to determine how much you will need to save in order to retire comfortably. Now, let's talk about what to do when you actually reach retirement. One of the first things to consider is when to start taking Social Security. You can start receiving those benefits as early as age 62, but the amount you receive will be lower than if you wait until your full retirement age, which is between 66 and 67, depending on your birth year. If you can afford to wait, it may be worth it to hold off on Social Security to receive a higher benefit later on. Another important decision is where to live in retirement. Some people choose to stay in their current home, while others opt to downsize or move to a different location. There are pros and cons to each option, so it's important to carefully consider your own needs and preferences. Retirement is also a good time to think about how you'll stay active and engaged. This can include things like volunteering, taking up new hobbies, or continuing to work part-time if you choose. Staying active and engaged can help you maintain your physical and mental health, and can also provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. You also have to consider how you'll manage your healthcare in retirement. Medicare is a government-run healthcare program for people over 65, and it covers a wide range of medical services. However, it does not cover everything, so you may want to consider purchasing a supplement policy or a Medicare Advantage plan to cover any gaps. And don't forget about long-term care. As we age, there is a chance that we may need some form of long-term care, whether it be in-home care, assisted living, or a nursing home. Long-term care can be expensive, so it's a good idea to think about your options and possibly purchase long-term care insurance to cover the costs. Are you enjoying the video and want to see more content like this? Please take a moment to like and subscribe. Every little bit helps and I really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, and I hope you continue to enjoy the rest of the video. A few more things to consider when planning for retirement. Your expenses. In retirement, you'll likely have different expenses than you do now. For example, you may not have to worry about commuting costs or saving for your children's education. On the other hand, you may have more healthcare expenses, or you may want to travel more. It's important to think about what your expenses will be in retirement, and make sure you have enough saved to cover them. Your debt. It's a good idea to try to pay off any high-interest debt, like credit card debt or student loans, before you retire. This will help reduce your monthly expenses and free up more of your income for other things. Your tax situation. In retirement, your tax situation may be different than it is now. For example, if you have a traditional IRA or 401k, you'll have to pay taxes on your withdrawals. On the other hand, if you have a Roth IRA, your withdrawals will be tax-free. It's a good idea to consider the tax implications of your retirement savings and plan accordingly. Your legacy. Retirement is also a time to think about what you want to leave behind for your loved ones. This could include things like a financial inheritance, but it could also be things like values, wisdom, or a sense of purpose. Here is a simplified step-by-step guide to planning for retirement. 1. Figure out what you want to do in retirement. Think about your goals and dreams for your golden years. Do you want to travel, spend more time with family, or pursue hobbies and interests? 2. Calculate how much money you'll need. Use a retirement calculator to estimate how much money you'll need to save in order to achieve your goals. You'll need to input some basic information like your age, income, and retirement age. Keep in mind that most financial experts recommend saving at least 10–15% of your income for retirement. 3. Make a budget. In order to save for retirement, you'll need to figure out how much money you can set aside each month. Look at your income and expenses, and make a plan to save as much as you can. 4. Start saving. If your employer offers a retirement plan like a 401k, make sure to contribute as much as you can. You can also open an individual retirement account, IRA, on your own to save more. 5. Check in on your progress. It's a good idea to keep track of your retirement savings and make sure you're on track to meet your goals. Use a retirement calculator periodically to see how you're doing, and consider seeking the help of a financial planner if you need help. 6. Plan for healthcare. In retirement, you'll need to think about how you'll pay for healthcare. Medicare is a government program that covers many medical expenses, but you may want to consider additional coverage for things it doesn't cover. 7. Plan for long-term care. As we age, there is a chance we may need some form of long-term care, and it can be expensive, so it's a good idea to think about your options and possibly purchase insurance to cover the costs. 8. Enjoy your retirement. Once you've retired, it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Make sure to plan for the things that are important to you, and make the most of your best years. Thank you for watching our video on planning for retirement. We hope you found it helpful and informative. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments, so Tell us how you're planning for your retirement and what your goals are for your golden years. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and strategies to take control of your finances. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.